Okay, let's go ahead and continue with our problem solving application. As you know, when we were taking a look at this particular cost for staining this deck, we had to find first, with our ordered pairs that was given, our table actually, we had to find our slope. And we did. We wind up with a slope of 1.25. So now we can go on to step 2, which is we want to substitute the slope in any ordered pair from the table into our point slope form. So let's just go ahead and dive into that. And we know our point, recall, is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times x minus x sub 1. Okay, so now all we need to do is just simply substitute, and let's use something again. Let's try to use something real simple. So let's use 100 and 150 for our x and y points. Let's go ahead and substitute here y minus, and that'll be 150, and I'm just pulling the ordered pairs, is equal to, now our slope 1.25 times, and that's going to be x and 100. That's what we're going to substitute here. Okay, so we've created our point slope from the information that we was given. So let's go on to page 2 and take a look at how we write this point slope into slope intercept. So now we had y minus 150 is equal to 1.25 times x minus 100. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on the right side. So let's go ahead and just make this y is equal, again, that equal, just always want to slip up. We'll go ahead and make sure it don't slip up anymore. That's one thing about real time, as you guys see, you get a chance to correct those little simple mistakes. I always tell you that if you're perfect, then wow. I don't know. So, okay. Y minus 150 is going to equal to 1.25 times x will give us 1.25x, and here we have 1.25 times 100. That's just 2 decimal places, and that's going to give us minus 125. Okay, you can do the math on that. I'm sure you have your TI-84 handy. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to look at getting y on the left side, again on the left side of the equal sign by itself. And to do so, we see that it's being subtracted by 150. So let's add 150 to both sides. So that's going to give us y minus 150 plus 150 is going to equal to 1.25x minus 125 plus 150. Okay, our 150 and 150 is going to zero out here. It's going to leave us with y on the left is equal to 1.25x, and 125 minus 150 is going to give us 25. Okay, excellent. So now we have our slope intercept form, which is pretty much to the end point. Pretty much. We're just looking for now, what can we do with this equation? Well, they asked us to find the cost of sustain the area of 75 square feet. So that means x is 75. So we can take our slope intercept formula that we just found. We go y is equal to 1.25, and let's substitute 75 for x plus 25, and we'll just go ahead and solve for that. That's going to give us y is equal to $118.75. So you want to make sure after you've did this, you want to give us a real good complete sentence. The cost of staining cost of staining 75 square feet is $118.75. So excellent. Now, how do we know we're correct? So let's take a look at checking it, and we can do so by looking at the ordered pairs that we didn't use in step 2, and if our equation is correct, then these particular ordered pairs will also be a solution. So what we need to do here is we'll take our y equal equation, which is y equal 1.25 x plus 25, and we'll go ahead and substitute, let's see, 400 and 525. So here that's going to give us 525. That's my y value. 525 is equal to 1.25, and my x value is 400. So that's times 400 plus 25. Okay. When I do the math, I'll wind up with 525 is equal to 500 plus 25, and 525 is equal to 525. Okay, great, checks out. So now let's take a look at the second set of ordered pairs we didn't use, which is $250 and $337.50. And again, y is equal to 1.25 x plus 25, and we're using this formula that we just solved for, this y equal. We're using our slope intercept, and we're just going to substitute. So here we're going to substitute 337.50 for y, because that's what it says y is. So 337.50 is equal to 1.25 times 250 plus 25. And if this comes out right, then we're in good shape. Okay, so 337.50 is equal to, and that's going to give me 312.50 plus 25. You can check that on your TI-84. and here 337.50 is equal to 337.50. So again, that's checks as well. So what that's telling me, that since we did check, that the y equal to equation, or the slope intercept form equation, y equals 1.25x plus 25, is a good equation for the ordered pairs that we were given. So this will end our point slope look for this particular segment. And the next thing, or the next video that we will take a look at, is really just a real small look. We're not going to go into it in an elongated effort because we've talked about this somewhat already, but we want to take a look at slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines. So hope I see you then. Have a good one.